Hey everyone, today I'm demoing the newest addition to the T3 platform, which is T3 Scripts. Users often ask for ways to generate reports, analyze metric data, or automate repetitive tasks, and each request has its own spin. The T3 API already supports all this, but scripting and APIs are out of the reach for most users, and building custom one-off tools for everyone isn't scalable. So T3 Scripts bridges that gap. It makes creating Python scripts that talk to the T3 API very simple, and it's powered by two primary pieces. The first of which is UV, which is an easy-to-use Python package manager, and the second is T3 API Python Utils, which is an open-source package for working with the T3 API. The best way to see what's possible with this is to just jump into a demo, and we'll go through a couple of things that it can do. So we're starting with, we're using the Metrc sandbox. And I've gone ahead and created a couple items. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to authenticate with the API, load out those items, look at them, filter them, and then we're going to discontinue some of them. So we're going to discontinue these three. And we're going to see how simple it is to do all this. So I have this pre-built script already. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to run it, and then we're going to go through each of the lines of code to see what's going on. But it should all be very intuitive and easy to do. I've already installed UV, and so what's great about UV is that you don't have to manage virtual environments or install packages or anything. It does it all for you. So the way this works is that with this little blob at the top, we've already said what we need to run this program. And so we can see here I've got some files created. I've got our demo file, which we're looking at here, and then I've got the CSV file, which we'll use in a little bit. So what we're going to do is we can just go UV run and then put the path to the file. And a really easy way to do that is to just drag and drop that file into the terminal, and then we're going to go ahead and run it. So our script is running now. So all the packages and dependencies are already installed automatically. And now we need to authenticate with the T3 API. So as we can see, there's a couple different ways to do that. Credentials means you're just using your regular Metrc login, username, password, that sort of thing. We're going to use a pre-made token since we're using the sandbox. So I've already copied and pasted that. So we're going to paste this in. All right, and we have authenticated with the T3 API just like that. So now we've gone ahead and gotten our authenticated client. Now we're going to pick a license. So we can see our list of licenses right here. So we're just going to go ahead and work with the first one. So now we went ahead and we loaded all the items for that license. And so now they're loaded on our computer. And it happens very, very quickly and easily. And so now there's a bunch of different things that we can do with those items. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we're just going to take a quick peek at them. So we're going to use the inspector. So here we can page through all our different items in there, search for them, filter them, things like that. So let's get out of here for now, and let's get out of this. Now the next step is we're going to, we don't want to discontinue all of our items, we just want to discontinue some of them. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to identify them by name. So what we're doing here is we're using this, this filter, this match collection from CSV. So we're going to take all the items, pass the CSV, identifying which ones we want, and then we're going to get back only the items that we actually want to filter. So we're going to do that with our items.csv. So we can pop this open real quick to see what we're working with. And so what we've got here is we've got we're identifying them by name. So we've got that in the first column, and then we've got the 3 item names that we're just going to discontinue. So that's all that's in that. So we're going to provide a path to the CSV file, and same as before, we're just going to go ahead and drag and drop that in here, and that gives us the path. And we are going to filter those items. So what just happened was the utilities took all the items, said, okay, I'm going to find the exact ones that match what you've provided, and then I'm only going to give you those 3 items. So that's what just happened. So we can see here that we had 3 CSVs processed, and we matched 3 items, so we're good to go. So now we have filtered items, or only the items that we want to work with. So let's go ahead and fire this up, and we're just going to hit yes. Okay. And just like that, if we pop into our sandbox and refresh it, we should see these 3 items are gone. And they sure are. So there's a lot more that's possible to do with the T3 utils. But you should see already that this is really easy to build Python scripts and really easy to run them. And you can load out lots of data in parallel, do your own analysis, load it into, there's utilities for like loading it into a local DuckDB database to like run queries and things. There's a lot that's possible, but the main takeaway should be that you are now in control of your Metrc data and you have the power to write very powerful and very simple Python scripts to use that data.